Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, January 2nd. It's cold out here. It's 23 with the wind chill making it 19. But this is the kind of weather I like walking in. This is beautiful weather. It's just beautiful weather. I don't like walking in the heat. I'll pick the cold every time. Today I wanted to say happy birthday to, I don't know what your real name is, but her channel name is Yen, Y-E-N, Oak. So she's getting a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yen Oak. I wish I knew your first name. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, I wasn't going to walk this morning because I still have, I got everything down but the tree. So I still got to get the tree down, and I have a 1:30 eye doctor appointment, which I think I'll be doing fine with. I think because I see so much better since I had that laser surgery. But he wanted to just check my vision to see if I needed glasses, so I'm going to do that. And then Jim's on a shooting league, and so he's going to be shooting tonight. So it'll just be me for dinner. I think I'm going to have chicken breast, because I made 2 of them yesterday, and probably some refried beans with it. I know that's an odd combo, but you know, it's just, I'm gonna have some pineapple too, make it all the more weird. And then for breakfast, I think I'm just gonna have a half a sandwich with my berries. I told you I'm trying to change up my breakfast a little bit. And I'm gonna try to wait till tomorrow to go to Kroger's. My goal this year is not to spend so much money on groceries. I think I tend to buy more than I need, and stuff that I really don't need anyhow. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to be a better me. That's my theme, a better me. And I think my personality is fine. I think a better me, when I'm saying that, is my food choices. I'm going to make better food choices for me. And other than that, I really don't have anything to do. I finished my book. I got to drop that off at the library, which is on the way for my eye appointment. And just stay on track. That's all I can do. That's all I can try. I try my best. I really do. I try my best. But when I was reading Facebook this morning, I got some sad news. Janice Winthrow, her husband Jim, was diagnosed with cancer on his pancreas. So he's trying some different treatments. And I'm keeping him in my prayers. I'm keeping her whole family in my prayers. And I'd ask you to say some prayers for her too, and for her husband Jim. And, you know, you just wonder after all these years, how come cancer's still around? It's just, I don't know. Oh, well, let's go for our walk. Let's not be a Debbie Downer. Oh, you know what? I said I wasn't going to say that because I feel bad for anybody named Debbie. Debbie Clark, Debbie Thompson. So many Debbies out there. Okay, let's go for our walk. You know, I'm not feeling it today, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. I'm just not feeling it. I know when I get back, I'm going to feel really proud of myself that I went. But let me tell you, I've delayed this walk for at least an hour, trying to find excuses not to walk, doing little things around the house that could have waited till I got back. But I thought, no, I'll do this, and then I won't have to walk. And then I got done with that, and I thought, well, you better go for a walk. And then, no, I better do this. Enough excuses. Let's go for a walk. We enjoy it when we go. We really do. And I'm not trying to convince myself. I'm really not. Well, as predicted, I feel so much better. I did walk 1.5 miles. There was some ice. There was more ice today than there's been in the past, but I was able to see it walk on the lawn, so I was fine. No issues with my tripping, so don't worry about me. I was fine. Okay, I'm going to feed my birds and then go in the house and take the Christmas tree down, and then get ready for my doctor appointment. So I will talk to you guys at breakfast. Well, good morning. Oh, should turn that down. I hear you. It's not even good morning. It's good afternoon. This is just a screwy day for me. So calm down. Calm down. I hear you. Today's not Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Today's not Yen Oak's birthday. Tomorrow's Yen Oak's birthday. My eye doctor appointment's not today. It's tomorrow. Oh, this whole day is just, you know, when the holiday's in the middle of the week, it just throws me off. All day I'm thinking today's Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. But I have to bring my library book because it's back because it's due today. And then I thought, well, since I'm out, I might as well go to Kroger's because I was going to wait till Friday, but that was thinking it was tomorrow. But it's not tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow, and I need something before then. So I'm going to go to the library, then I got to go to the bank, and then go to Kroger's. And I got enough gas. So just check that. I just thought, I don't pay that much attention to my gas. When I worked, I always paid attention to my gas tank, but I only fill up my tank once a month. I don't do that much driving. I don't like to drive. I think I've mentioned that before. But I got my walk in just in time because it's just started sleeting right now. So it's like an icy mix, which means that I probably won't be walking tomorrow because it's supposed to not go over 30 degrees today. And so that means that this is all going to form into ice patterns. And so I'm going to figure out a different way of getting my exercise in tomorrow because, as I've told you, that this is the year that I'm going to be a better me, and I'm going to, as far as my January goals was to exercise every day, so I'm going to get some sort of exercise. And thank you so much. So many of you have given me different ideas, and a lot of you recommend the Leslie Sansone. To me, that seems like exercise, but I will try it because you know what? That was my goal, to exercise. Hence the word exercise in my goals. So I'm going to do that. And then other than that, just stay on track again tomorrow. I reflected about yesterday because I told you that every day I'm going to reflect on the previous day. I made very smart choices. At the end of the day, I had over 16,585 steps in. But I don't know that that was actually steps because I think a lot of it is like when you're moving your arms and stuff like that to take the decorations and stuff down. But in my mind, it's exercise nonetheless. And so I will accept that 16,000 steps because I think I earned them, every one of them, because I was tired when I went to bed. And but the house just looks so bare now. The only thing left is the tree. I took all the decorations down, and when Jim gets off of work, I left the ladder out as a hint for him to get the rest of the, well, there were some ornaments to the top of the tree. I don't drive. You know, well, obviously I'm driving, but I don't like to drive, and I do not go high on a ladder. Second rung, third if I'm going to be daring. But to get the stuff off of the tree, all right, you can go. To get the stuff off of the top of the tree, I'd have to go up to the fourth or fifth rung, and that is not going to be happening. No. So I left the ladder up for him to get the last few ornaments, and then we'll be back to our whole hum, boring, without the tree, without the festivities of Christmas lights up. But that's about all I got for now. I just wanted to let you know that I did realize that today is Wednesday. I had the date right, January 2nd. Just had the day of the week wrong. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't get too much worse before I get home. It's not looking too good right now. So, okay, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Starting off with my first meal of the day, I'm going to have a cup of tea, an egg, some berries, and a half of a turkey sandwich. Oh, I forgot to put that listed too. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 60 ounces of water. My quote is, "New year, new beginning, start it off right." 23 smart points, 4 points for my ounce of provolone cheese, 3 points for my slice of bread, and 0 for my egg, berries, mustard, tea, water, and it's an oven roasted turkey. I should add that, oven roasted turkey. So it's a 7-point meal. I have 16 points left for the rest of the day. Okay, second meal of the day. I'm going to have some of these Boar's Head turkey pepperonis, a cup of tea, a diet cranberry juice, and a cheese stick, and a banana. So it was 1 point for the 28 grams of turkey pepperoni, 2 points for the cheese stick, and 0 for the tea, the banana, the diet cranberry juice. It's a 3-point meal or snack, whatever way you want to look at it. So I still have 13 points left for my dinner. And now we're going to have dinner. It's a 7-point dinner. 2 points for my chicken breast. As I told you yesterday, it's the marinade that I use on the chicken that I count for 2 points. 2 points for my 2 tablespoons of taco sauce. 3 points for a half a cup of cottage cheese, and 0 for my pineapple tea and my tomato. So it's 7 points. So I still have 6 points left over. I just wanted to dip my chicken in something, and so I thought I'd use taco sauce. Well, I know the taco sauce probably sounded like an odd thing to be dipping chicken in, but you know what? It was pretty good. And I always thought the taco sauce was free, and then I scanned it, and no, 2 tablespoons is 2 points. It was just enough. It covered my whole chicken breast. Well, actually, I dipped in it. Excuse me. But I can't believe that I didn't know the day of the week today. It was like, I was watching The View, and Whoopi kept complaining about she had to come back to work on Wednesday. I thought, somebody better tell that woman that today is Thursday. No, it's Wednesday. I don't know. Just look at my hair. I got to do something with my hair. I need a haircut again. I know people say, that hair is too short. You don't need a haircut. But I do. All of a sudden, I got my sinuses running. I definitely won't be walking in the morning because right now we have, what do you call it, icy road warning. And they're telling you not to go on the roads if you don't have to. Where I live, around in my area. And then the one street over by me, not that far, they closed it up. It was a little slippery. It was a little slippery when I came by there earlier, but I guess it's pretty bad now. So no walking tomorrow, but I have my doctor's appointment in the afternoon. But Jim's going to drive me to that, my eye doctor. And a cute little story when I was at Kroger's. They remodeled our Kroger's, and now they encourage you to use the self-checkout. And I had groceries. I'm not going to take all my groceries over to the self-checkout. So I was standing in line, and there was probably 4 people ahead of me, and they were all about my age, and they could have went to the self-checkout. They hardly had anything, and we had the slowest cashier. She was very friendly, which is why she was slow. So, you know, I was just going to come home, sit in a chair anyhow, so I was in no big hurry. And then my phone rang, and it was Christy, and she was trying to sing me a song and wanted to know if I knew what the name of the song was. And she sang it, and I thought, I don't know what that is. And she says, no, you know this. And so she sang it again, and I said, I don't know. And she sang it again, and I said, oh, Christy, you can't sing worth beans. I don't know what you're talking about. And so she says, well, it's a song you should know. It's from when you were younger. And I said, well, just say the words. And she says, he's saying rag doll. I said, well, I didn't get rag doll out of what you were saying. I said, that's from the Four Seasons. That's the name of the song is Rag Doll. And so she says, oh, okay. So then the man in front of me turns around, and he just kind of chuckled. And he says, well, you're better at that than me, because I wouldn't have even known, I know music, but I don't know the names of songs or the names of artists. I said, no, I'm pretty good. So we kind of struck up a conversation to the point, I think I'm overly friendly at times. I do think he thought I was flirting with him. And so at some point I had to bring up Jim, which I usually do. And so then we just, like I said, the line was slow. It was really slow. And I got his history that he lived in Cleveland for 36 years. He moved back here 2 years ago because his wife's sister was sick. And it turned out her sister got better, but then his wife died. And he didn't know if he should move back home. But then he said, there's nobody there. And I said, well, you got people here? And he said, no, I don't have anybody here. And so then I said, oh, that's, well, and I said, well, at least you have friends, because he didn't have any children. We got the whole history of each other just in that little time we were in line. And so he told me that, he didn't have any children, and he didn't have any nieces or nephews that lived here in Detroit, in the Detroit area. And I said, well, you got friends? And he says, no, I really don't have any friends. And I says, well, what do you do for fun? He says, I don't do anything. I just sit home and I come grocery shop. And I go, oh my gosh, this is not allowed. This is just not allowed. And he just kind of looked at me, and I said, you know what? I have a group of us. There's 4 couples, and we go out every month. We go out to dinner. I'm bringing you to dinner with us. You're going to dinner. I'm going to find out where you live, and I'm going to come pick you up. And he just kind of laughed. He says, that's very nice of you. He says, but no, that's okay. So then he, started checking out his order. And I said, well, I don't want you to think I'm hitting on you because I am married. And he says, no, 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 I just think you're very friendly. And I go, well, to the point, I think I'm overly friendly. He says, no, not at all. You know, you're really nice. So I said, well, I really want you to come out and go to dinner with us. I said, you know, I know I feel like a stalker at this point. I said, but I just can't, I can't in my mind imagine anybody that doesn't have a friend. You got to have friends. I said, and you know, maybe we'll become your friends. And so he said, that's very kind of you. I said, well, I'm just not going to allow that. And he says, well, I'm going out with my sister-in-law on Saturday, so you don't have to worry about me. I'm going out. So I says, oh, okay, that's good to know you're going out. And so then he says, oh, by the way, my name is John. And I said, well, I'm Sandy. And then he says, well, it was really nice meeting you. And I said, well, you know what? I'm going to be like a stalker now because I'm going to be looking for you here in the store. And when you see me, I'm going to come up to you and I'm going to find out if you've been going out with anybody. Because if you're not going out and you're not even getting out, you're going to go out to dinner with me and my friends because we're not going to allow you to just sit home. And he just started to laugh. He says, you know what? I want to thank you. You put me in the best mood. You're starting my year out right. I am a little lonely. He says, but oh my gosh, just to know there are people like you out in the world. He said, you know what? You made my day. He says, and you know, who's to know? Maybe I'll see you here. Maybe we'll strike up another conversation. And I go, yeah. And then you're going to go out to dinner with us. He says, well, I don't know about that. So he said goodbye and I said goodbye. And as he's leaving, he said, thank you for making my day. I felt so good, and I just felt so bad at the same time. I just wish I knew where he lived so I could stalk him and just tell him, you know, he needs to get out. He said it's the hardest thing is like getting over losing your spouse and that, but I don't know, that's nothing weight related, but you know, I like to do nice things once in a while. Believe it or not, I do. I do like to do nice things. And I'll talk to anybody, because Jim will say when we get in the car, well, Jim wasn't with me, but when we get in the car or something, after I've had a long extended conversation with somebody, he'll say, who was that? And I go, I don't know. I never met them before in my life. He says, and you talked to them all that time? You know what? I'll talk to a stick in the road. I'll just talk to anybody. If you'll listen, I'll talk. Even if you won't listen, I'm still going to talk. And speaking of talking, I'm talking too long now. I got to get going. Gonna get my pajamas on because it's early. It's really early. Let's show you what time it is. See? It's early. But it's just been that kind of a day. So I'm going to go answer my comments, upload this video, and stay on track. I still had 6 points left over, but I'm not hungry. You know what's funny? I know I said I was going to go and then I didn't go. You can't get rid of me that easily. I find that when I'm eating right, I feel so much better. I'm sleeping so much better. Jim says I'm not snoring anymore. And I'm not so miserable. I mean, I was kind of getting miserable there. Not miserable, but you know what I mean. It was just, I don't know. Anyway. And Yanok, let me know what your name is before I do my video in the morning so I can say your real name. Unless that's your real name. I don't know. That could be. Who's to know? Sophia's friend's name is Sincere. So, you know, it's not, you don't have names like Joe and Bill and Sandy and Sue and Mary. They all have exotic names nowadays. Okay, we're done. Give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I guess you could share it if somebody wants to see me. I know I'm a wackadoodle, but I love being a wackadoodle.